I've been through a lot of trying to get closer to dollars. I got sons and daughters, so I hustle and moving product. I try to be modest, my conscience built me as honest. Better respect me or it's not a better part. Like it's common, it's an honor to be respected, but it's expected with drama on my mama. I rap tighter than anacondas on half these rappers upon us. Is only known by their partners, but they still unknown them. Hated doubt us and talk about us, but cowards. You see I'm prominent, dominant, run with a conglomerate. I thought I'd never rhyme again, but it seemed worth it with a purpose to be perfect to kill everything. I'm crazy, they hate me, they hate me. Can't break me, I'm the greatest. You can't fake me, I ain't even famous though. I'm crazy, they hate me, they hate me. Can't break me, I'm the greatest. You can't fake me, I ain't even famous though. Once I get started, you know that I'll finish it. I chose to be in it, I move independent. I spit it like my life depended on it. Cop it only if the rims is on it. Life's a bonus, I count each one of my blessings. I'm aggressive, I'm selective, so I get possessive at what I want. Try to be humble and never flaunt. Designer belt with the tool on it, neck wet with the jewels on it. Tell cause he better stand down. Tell them boys I'm the man now. Tell them boys I'm the man now. I'm crazy, they hate me, they hate me. Famous though, I'm crazy. They hate me, they hate me. Can't break me, I'm the greatest. Can't fake me, I ain't even famous though.
Remember the bed sheets I told store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. LXL for living Excel, see that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant. Without the hedge funds, 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, tennis for I pop champagne and see who stayed the same. Wasn't there for me for that charge, so why you in my face? Life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be in one take, they take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus, I put a lot in the face. Fortune is so hard to digest, I mean look at my place. Stood out in that bridge, cause when I walk, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. But pride gon' always get in the way, they don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends, they never understand. Consequences do exist, then why you doing things? Y'all be acting like I started off with a sense. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I told store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, man, I should've made a slow jam. And I could really hit that note, kill me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he bought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside in the body, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch, steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I told store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with soul. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.
What up? What up? What up? I feel like it's long time no see, even though I feel like I was literally just here last week. What up, everybody? If y'all don't already know, it is the one and only LXL Reyes, and all my stars is here today for the LXL Universe show. I ain't gonna lie. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. Let's turn up. Because I ain't gonna lie to you. It was crazy this week. There was so much stuff that happened, bro. Like I won't even fake it to you, bro. I won't even fake it. I don't know if we got enough time or too much time to be able to really go through like everything that happened. I got like 4 topics in mind, but hold on one second, y'all. I was fighting that. Had a burp. It was stuck right there in the chamber. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have enough time or if we're gonna have too much time, to be honest with y'all. So like I'm going with the flow and everything. How y'all doing up in the chat, man? How y'all doing up in the chat? Yeah, real one home. I ain't gonna lie. I see malicious up in there. You know what I'm saying? As always, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for being here because you could be anywhere else in the world. I stole that line right from the MIDI Lab show, but you could be anywhere else in the world. You decided to be here with me. For that, I gotta appreciate you too. The other people in the chat too, man, I appreciate y'all. And I want y'all to know that I rock with y'all too. Same way that y'all in here every day. Hold on. That's a new one right there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's a new one right there. Colonel Joker. Hey. You know what went up on the channel today, right? The championship round of the Song Wars, it went up on the channel today, bro. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? It was crazy. Crazy. All of them are up now. You did. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. That's lit, bro. I'm trying to give people some time to pull up in here and stuff like that. But honestly, bro, I can't really stop the movement for nobody, bro. We just might got to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Glad to have the partners up in here, boy. Hey, turn the chat up for me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be a good video. This is gonna be a good one right here, bro. This is gonna be ignorant. Hold on, cause wait, what? Now listen, I'm getting the stuff pulled up right now, bro, cause we finna just be reacting to stuff. What should I start off with, bro? I'm feeling like I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start off with what I plan to spend the least amount of time talking about because of the fact that we finna be talking about that tomorrow anyway. So yeah, we finna start off with that one. Yeah, that one right there. Yup. All right, I made my decision, guys. We're talking about Kendrick Lamar first because I'm not diving too deep into this. We finna get this one out the way because of the fact that, yeah, like I said, we doing this tomorrow anyway. So, bro, what bro over here talking about? Is this really a question? Like, hold on. In the chat, let me know right now because I might offend you. I might offend you for real, bro. I didn't know it. Like, I can't tell you 3 songs that the game ever made, right? I couldn't tell you. I won't listen to them. There's reasons why I won't listen to the game, bro. Like I'm just not finna do it, bro. I probably heard 3 songs of his, but I couldn't sit here and tell you off the top of my head 3 songs that the game made. If you got a picture of you out there kissing Diddy on the lips, bro, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's GG's for you and your music career as far as I'm concerned. But what is it, bro? Because why is people right now having this conversation of who's the best rapper out of Compton? Like it's not Kendrick automatically. Like it's crazy to me, but it's a conversation right now. I don't know. I guess the world needs something to talk about. So that's why I'm here. I'm pulling up because we got to figure out how this started becoming a conversation, bro. Like I typed in the game and it literally popped up with like all the smoke. So let's just see. What you do. the hell you call him a prostitute for? What the hell he do to you? What the fuck is happening? Every lit crew need a fat nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If your crew ain't got a fat nigga like this, bro, your crew ain't lit. My crew got a fat nigga. My crew got a fat nigga. If your crew don't got a fat nigga, bro, is you really lit? We gotta be honest.
We was outside. I seen dead bodies got pellet holes in the cutlass from the shotty niggas. Say you from Compton.
Bro, why he do this though? What's the context?
I get high and lay low, and I put that on God, the city of angels, to get you a halo. If I really wanted y'all bitches, cars, and chains, I'd take those. Cause nigga, I'm the game, and it's khaki suit my play clothes. I don't turn down smoke, I don't turn up niggas' albums. First niggas were scared of my brothers, so I start pulling up without them. Los Angeles King,
no cap, bro, why you fucking crazy like
nigga
this?
y'all thought was king, ain't gonna do nothing about it. Gangsta Brazil. I get high and lay low, and I put that on God, the city of angels, to get you a halo.
The game ever diss me like this, bro? Bro, the game can never diss me like this, bro. I've been itching for a nigga to come at me like this, bro. There ain't no.
I'm the best rapper from the West. It's been a few years of the.
That's what the game said. So the game said he the best rapper from the West out of everybody who's ever from the West, or like right now, because. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, you tripping.
There's seemingly being something between him and Kendrick. During the whole Kendrick-Drake beef, he had some questionable moves.
He was with Drake.
You know, he's got a record with Drake.
Mm-hmm. They had a business together, some shit, I think, too.
That may be true.
Yeah, they personal.
I don't know. All I'm saying is it looks away on game.
And I mean,
and you rap good enough to where you don't need to do all that. I'm the best rapper from Compton.
That's not true.
Not if I keep getting overlooked,
that's marketing.
And y'all are intentionally not mentioning me, because the people that don't mention game, it ain't because of his rapping ability. It's because of the other shit. It's always because of, the antics and these things. He gets overlooked, not just because pen to paper. Because if you just looking at him for that, you can't overlook him.
Is Game a better rapper than Kendrick?
That conversation came up. I have Game as the best out of Compton. So yes, better rapper, yes. Better artist, no. Just rapping bar for bar, absolutely.
I think Game can rap with anybody in the world. I just think it's tough to discard.
Boy, you gonna have to show me. You gonna have to show me.
Artistry.
That's why it depends on what conversation we having.
You know what?
You can be a great rapper
that's right.
and not as great of an artist.
They might have just said that the game might hang out with Drake. The game might be friends with Drake, bro. It's crazy to admit, bro, but yeah, he might hang out with Drake, bro. They said something like they got a business together or something like that. Maybe that's what sparked this, but.
And I think Game is a top tier rapper.
I pulled up the Game Meek diss over Young M.A. last week. It's harder now. It was hard then.
Why now?
It was hard then, but hearing it now, it aged. Not so much what he's saying about Meek, but just his voice on that beat, talking that LA Philly shit. It was a good listen.
I feel like the Game should be for Ice Spice. For some reason, I feel like they on like the same level, probably.
You know what I go to?
I pulled up Meek too, dissing Game. There were good disses exchanged in that beef that might have got overlooked.
During the time when Tiger was dissing Dirk, they was going through it, and Game just jumped in out of nowhere, literally because he said, I just jump in the middle of beef because I don't like nobody. And you dissing a nigga from the West, I'ma diss you. It was over the Chirac beat. One of the more harder beats in the last however many years. And he smoked that record. It gets overlooked again because it's like, yo, Game, nobody was talking to you. Why are you in this beef? Like, he goes out of his way to remind y'all that, yo, I do this.
I want to hear that.
And I will rap against any of you niggas. When he was dissing Ross. Like, Game will just jump out the window and diss anybody because I can rap. And if any of
you, bro, that'd be the thing, bro. Like, that's the thing. Like, when you on a hip hop podcast, I feel like this, bro. Every day, whoever you're talking about is gonna be the GOAT in your eyes. Like, I swear, I ain't never seen this nigga right here say a word about the Game, and then all of a sudden now the Game in the news, and it's like, bro, I've never seen anyone who could rap with the game. Are you kidding me? Let's hear this. Hold on. Let me try to find this diss track. The game dissed Lil Durk. I never heard of this before. Let me see if I could find it.
OG like a car sale. Chopper spin, you do cartwheels. Lil Durk under a little dirt. And nobody knows you.
This ain't what they want.
Nobody knows you.
Bitch, I thought that was Future's song.
I live with killers and thuggers. New York slow bug to my brothers.
Hold on.
Me going young thugger.
Hold on.
Shoot shit up in public.
Hold on.
Straight right, look at the murder rate. 500 dead bodies better go and get money before you be on first 48.
OG like a car sale. Chopper spin, you do cartwheels. Lil Durk under a little.
Bro, what? I ain't gonna lie. Dirk shredded that shit crazier than him. What are you talking about? What are we talking about?
I've been the underdog. I'm cool in my doghouse. Fuck all these pussies. Give me any name to call out. Left aftermath. Drake told me ball out. Stunner put me on a private jet. Then we balled out. Landed in Miami. Met some bitches. Ate them all out. Black Marshall Madness. Time to show them what they're saw about. Ying, ying, ying on the motherfucker.
This nigga said ying, ying, ying on a motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta get the fuck off my screen. I think you just got banned. I'm canceling you. I'm canceling, bro, until fucking Valentine's Day, bro. Ying, ying, ying on a motherfucker. What does that even mean? What on bro and then what does that even mean, bro? That's the shit that I used to say, like old school rap sucks. That's the very shit that I used to be talking about. That bubblegum yee y'all ass he ass shit, but that shit was sped as fuck. Boy, don't let me go in the street, bro. Hey, look it, keep me down while y'all can, bro. Like, keep me not monetized. Keep my voice little YouTube while you can. Stop, don't put me in the algorithm, don't nothing. Because once people see this bullshit, it's over for me. It's me versus Compton. I love Compton. Dead ass. But that was some bullshit. Yin yang on a motherfucker. Bro, that's bullshit. And he can't touch Cole. Matter of fact, anybody in chat right now, name a rapper. Name a rapper right now that the game can't touch. Cause what? Yin, yin, yang on a motherfucker. I gotta hear that shit again just because that shit was so.
I've been the underdog. I'm cool in my. Give me any name to call out. Left aftermath. Drake told me ball out. Stunner put me on a private jet. Then we balled out. Landed in Miami. Met some bitches. Ate them all out. Black Marshall Madness.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. What? No, bro, no. You can't even have a conversation with this nigga, bro. You can't talk to what? You landed in Miami, met some bitches and ate them all out. So, bro, and them a munch.
It's time to show them what that's all about. Ying, ying, ying on the motherfucker.
It was worse the second time. Oh my God, it was actually worse the second time. Whoa, it was worse the second time. That shit was ass. DDG over the game. Yeah, I'll give it to him. Yep, DDG over the game right now. Yeah, that's
Ying, ying, ying on the motherfucker.
There's no fucking way that was the chorus. There's no way that the chorus of the song was yin, yin, yang on a motherfucker. Bro, get the hell out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, bro. They be saying rapping ass niggas can't do choruses. Drake over him. I'll give it to Drake too. Yeah, y'all have yet to disappoint me. See, look at y'all no ball. Y'all no ball. The game, this little Dirk feels so random, but he violated Dirk. Let's see. Bro, this shit don't even got audio. Bro, this shit don't even... What? The sound isn't available. Motherfucker.
Tiger and Dirk had some drama. I didn't even know who Little Dirk was, but again, man, I pretty much hold myself in this capacity where I'm like anything taking shots at the West Coast, like I'm a live and die for. So,
nope, you should have minded your own damn business. That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did. Should have just stayed out of it. So just stayed out of it. Because you was nowhere to be found when Dirk and them was shooting in LA. So what are we talking about? You want to insert yourself into some shit? Insert yourself into that? Nope. All up in the Kool-Aid, don't even know the damn flavor.
First time I met Kendrick was a long time ago. I don't even know if he'll remember. He was going to the Yet Center in Compton. And as part of a probationary program, I had to go be a big brother at this Yet Center, and me and my homie Tato,
getting hours signed off. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't Kendrick's big brother, but he used to come in there and like, he was real young, man. And he was just always charismatic, always good with the words, man, and just a, funny little guy. I don't even know if he remembers that. And so when I had, and we grew up like across the street and around the corner from each other. But I gang bang hard, and Dot, he non-affiliated, but he Compton, and he ain't no punk either. Right. So and everybody from the hood that don't bang still is from the hood.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he got that, but I always knew. So in the beginning, I would be going in the beginning of my career. I'd be going by Top Dog's house, and just helping him with J-Rock stuff and lending my 2 cents since I was.
So why you call him a bitch then in a diss track? What you talking about?
A little bit ahead of the curve than from where they were, and I was always asking Top. I was like, yo, let me get Dot. He was like, no. And so he knew what he was. I knew what he was. J-Rock, when I took J-Rock on tour,
gotta be
Dot was hype man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I asked Top again at my house in Glendale. I was like, let me get Dot. He was like, nah. But he was like, yo, what if we piece up TDE? And I was like, man, I got Black Wall Street. I'm good.
Yeah.
I want you to do.
So when you say let me get Dot, are you talking about let me get him as an artist or as a feature?
Let me get him as an artist, because I already knew. Yeah. I knew what he was gonna be. And nobody didn't understand it yet, except everybody that was around Top and TDE. They knew. And I knew.
No cap. That's tough. So you gave me your flowers, and then after that, you dissed them. That's crazy. Okay, bet. Everybody who in here, tap in tomorrow, because we're gonna be jumping into that for real. We actually gonna give opinions and stuff like that. Where everybody stands with that whole topic. I think that might be the main event tomorrow, actually. So tap in on the Midi Lab show, because we're gonna actually be able to like talk about it. I you know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at clips and stuff like that. I could touch on it lightly and stuff like that, bro. But I ain't going. I'm just here kicking it with y'all for that one, for real. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I bet we can move on though. I think that we said what we had to say. Thank y'all, my young stars. Thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who contributed in the chat, because I think we all had to address that one as a team. I couldn't have did it by myself, for real. I bet. Dang. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yep. We got to get into it. I was debating. I was like, should I watch a YouTube video for I know somebody who broke all this down in a YouTube video perfectly. I might honestly pull that up. Should I pull that up? Yeah, I'm finna pull that up. Yep. That's exactly what I'm finna do. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's not even gonna take me long. Yep. Wait, it's got to be here. What? There we go. All right, bet. Because I got to give y'all context. I'm finna do this story justice.
Allow me.
I'm finna do this story justice, all right? I'm finna do this story like actual top tier cinema justice. if y'all don't know who Sharrone Moore is, right? We finna talk about it. If y'all don't know who Sharrone Moore is, Sharrone Moore is the head coach of U of M. You feel me? Like he took over after Harbaugh ended up going off to coach with the I think he went to go coach LA. Did he go coach the Chargers? Point is, you know what I'm saying? Harbaugh coached the U of M team for I don't know how long. And then, you know, there was times where he got suspended the same year that U of M ended up winning the football championship. You know what I'm saying? Harbaugh got suspended, I think, twice. And in them times, it was Sharrone Moore who ended up stepping up, you know, to that head coach position, keeping a undefeated record while he was, you know, doing so. So when Harbaugh left, it was only right that it seemed like Sharrone Moore should be, you know, the topic of choice, you know what I'm saying? The person who would come in and take the spot. And it's crazy too, because I think he the first U of M head coach. So we're going to see how he went from coach to crash out. That's what I'm going to call this segment, from coach to crash out. Let's get it.
Allow me to introduce you to Sharrone Moore, the greatest bag fumbler of 2025. Now, Sharrone Moore was the most recent head coach of the University.
I know where that cell is at. I know exactly what cell that. I know exactly what cell that is.
Of Michigan's football program and its first ever black head coach.
They had dogging him under the jail.
Historical achievement. This nigga been working all his life to get here, bro, and he threw it all away, all of it, to clap a remarkably mid 32-year-old white woman's cheeks. Now, for you to really
all the way
understand just how badly this man fucked up, you have to learn his story. Born in Derby, Kansas, Sharrone graduated from Derby High School in 2004, after which he went to Butler Community College, where he played 2 seasons on their football team, after which he got picked up by the University of Oklahoma, where he played as an offensive guard. Wow. In 2008, he graduated from the University of Oklahoma with a bachelor's degree in communications. I don't care what anybody says, that's a pretty good achievement, especially for a black man. Moore wasn't good enough to make it to the professional level. However, he wasn't done with football and decided that he was going to become a coach. So while pursuing a master's degree at the University of Louisville in 2009, he was hired as a graduate assistant under Louisville head coach Steve Cragthorpe. Basically, just being an assistant to the coach. But by 2012, he was hired as a full-time assistant and worked as a tight ends coach through 2013. From there, he was hired as a tight ends coach at Central Michigan University in 2014. And it was while he was here at Central Michigan University that he married his wife, Kelly Moore, in 2015. By 2017, he had worked his way up from being just a tight ends coach and was now the assistant head coach at Central Michigan University. He had been grinding for 8 years, and now things were finally looking up. A lot of guys try to get into coaching after not making it to the league, and most guys never get far. But here he was, the assistant head coach of a Division I football team. But Sharrone wasn't satisfied. No, Central Michigan University was great. Truly, the head coaches there made between $500,000 and $1 million a year, but his mind was set on bigger things. But if you've been paying attention, this is who this guy is. When he didn't get recruited by a Division I football team out of high school, he didn't settle for playing D2 or D3. He said, I'm going to go to community college. I'm going to level up and get picked up by a Division I university. And it happened. He got picked up by the University of Oklahoma, where he actually played, right? He played 14 games. He wasn't just some bench warmer. And then when he wasn't good enough to go to the NFL and decided to become a coach, he didn't just take the first available job at a local high school. No, he said, I'm going to get my master's degree at a university with a prestigious football program so that I could work as an assistant under their head coach. And so he decided to pull that move again. Take one step back to make 2 steps forward. And so what does he do? In 2018, he takes a demotion. He goes from being the assistant head coach at Central Michigan University to being just a tight ends coach once again, but now at the University of Michigan, which is like top three best football programs at the collegiate level in America. It holds the record for the most all-time wins in college football history. And you know where he wants to go. He's looking at that head coaching position. He knows that that is the ultimate goal. And he continues to make progress. After 3 years as the tight ends coach, in 2021, he gets promoted to being the offensive line coach. And you got to imagine, the entire time, his wife must have been so proud and impressed with herself, right, for choosing the right nigga, because she got on board early. Remember, they were married before he was even the assistant coach at Central Michigan University. And now, here he was, walking down that head coaching spot at the University of Michigan. But getting all the way to the head coaching position still was not going to be an easy task. One, they've never had a black head coach, and two, he was still only in his 30s. Nonetheless, Moore is doing great. He's winning awards for being a great O-line coach. And then in 2023, the Michigan head coach, Jim Harbaugh, he gets suspended for 3 games. And so Moore gets tapped to be the acting head coach for the 3rd game of the season against Bowling Green State University,
which is not a hard feat.
Winning 31-6. They fucking washed them.
Bowling Green.
Later that season, the head coach, Jim, he gets suspended again, right? This dude, he's a fucking crash out, bro. Like, what the fuck?
He was tripping.
But he gets suspended. And so, again, they go back to Moore and they say, hey, we need you to be the acting head coach one more time. And of course, he steps up to the call. They had 3 regular season games left. Michigan was sitting on a 9-0 record. And so it was a lot of pressure because they hadn't lost all season. If all of a sudden they start losing, then that would suggest that Moore wasn't quite ready to be a head coach. So what does Sharrone do? He says, give me that shit. And then he goes on to lead Michigan to winning all 3 games, bro. Once Jim returns, Michigan goes on to finish out the season undefeated, 15-0, winning the national championship. Sharrone is now being heralded as one of the best assistant coaches at the college level. He performed perfectly under the brightest of lights when it mattered.
Yeah, they were burning couches in the A about that shit.
That he had what it takes to coach at the highest levels in college football. Now all he had to do was wait his turn. And fortunately for him, he didn't have to wait long, because in 2024, the Michigan head coach, he gets hired as the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, leaving the position of head coach wide open at Michigan, where Sharrone just proved that he can get the job done. Like, he just did that shit. It's still fresh in everybody's minds. And so in any other situation, Michigan would go and find some other white man to be the head coach, but it was too clear, right? Sharrone deserved this chance more than anybody else. He had the ability, he had the experience, he had the talent. He's already been coaching at Michigan for 6 years, and he just helped in a big way to secure the championship the previous year. To not give him a chance would be criminal. And so on January 26, 2024, Sharrone Moore was named the Michigan's 21st head football coach, agreeing to a 5-year, $27.5 million contract.
They get paid that much?
He did it. His dreams finally came true.
Hey, could y'all see me as a coach? I think I got a new passion of mine. Could y'all see me as a head coach? But I ain't gonna lie. I think I'd be a dog ass coach. What? I'd be a dog ass head coach.
A journey started all the way back in 2009, where he worked as a graduate assistant at the University of Louisville.
I'll awaken that dog
After
in my
15 years of focus, grinding, dedication, he was now the head coach of one of America's top 5, if not top 3, most prestigious college football programs, making millions of dollars
I'd be a
every
dog-ass
year.
head coach.
He had it all. He had a wife that believed in him early on. He had 3 beautiful, healthy children, millions of dollars in the bank, all while now doing his dream job, all before the age of 40. All he had to do now was just lean back and sail off into the sunset. But you know this nigga had to fuck this shit up, bro. And fuck it up, he did. He fucked it all the way up for some pussy. Because on December 10th of 2025, literally 4 days ago, the 39-year-old married father of 3, Sharrone Moore, was fired for having an inappropriate sexual relationship with a Michigan staffer. Now, bro could have been cheating on his wife with literally anybody else, bro. He could have been cheating with an OnlyFans model. He could have been cheating with some random chick he met at the mall. Sure, it would have been messy. It would have been foul doing that to his wife, but he wouldn't have lost his job.
Nope.
But because this person that he had an affair with works directly under him at Michigan, that created a power imbalance. And it made Michigan University vulnerable to being sued. Because any day that this woman felt like she could just wake up and be like, oh, I only slept with him because I thought if I didn't, I would lose my job. So who is the...
And my thing is, why would you give somebody that type of damn power over your career? Why would you? Because at any second, bro, she was the red button, bro. She was the damn nuke, bro. She ran up 25 kills, bro, on you. She had a whole nuke on your career, nigga. And she was still playing it out just because, bro. Just for the love of the damn game, bro. She had the nuke on you the entire time, bro. TDM, bro. You lost.
Woman that he threw everything away for. Meet Paige Shiver, currently 32, who started working for the University of Michigan in 2022 as an assistant recruiting and operations coordinator. Well, in 2024, the same year that Sharrone Moore becomes the head coach, without getting a promotion, Paige Shiver gets a pay raise from $58,000 to $90,000 in 1 year. No special new responsibilities, no new title, same job she worked the year before, but for some reason, her salary went up by 50%. Most people are lucky to get a 4%.
You know what? If I ever got dead like this, you know what I'm saying? If I ever got dead like this, I would at least have made it a queen. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be so honest with you, bro, because what the hell, bro? I would have at least made it a queen. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We get to that bag together, whoopty, whoopty, whoop. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stick together. You know, I would have talked that sweet shit.
Wage increase year over year. The average promotion comes with a 15% raise. She got a 50% raise for what seems like no reason. And allegedly, this affair had been going on for years, bro. Now, it's important to note neither the university nor the police nor has any official source named Paige as the mistress. However, there's pretty good reason to think that she is probably the mistress. And that's because the day that he was fired, he went to Paige's house, which, how did he know where that was, by the way? Anyway, after being fired, he goes to Paige's apartment, breaks into her home, grabs an assortment of butter knives. I'm serious, right? He didn't even grab the big sharp joint, bro. He grabbed the round, barely serrated dinner knives, along with a pair of kitchen scissors, and then threatened to end himself and make her watch. So technically, he didn't threaten to physically harm her, but he was still definitely emotionally terrorizing her and committing several crimes. And so, as a result, he was arrested and charged. He is now set to be released on house arrest with a $25,000 bond. And here's an actual video of his arraignment. Check it out.
Mr. Moore, could you state your name, please?
Sharrone Moore.
Hey, Kuro. Hey, malicious. You know,
so you are not to use alcohol, marijuana, or any other controlled substance that is not prescribed to you. You are not to possess or purchase a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. You are not to engage in criminal conduct of any kind whatsoever. You may not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court.
Bro, why the judge tripping like that?
Prior to your release, you will be placed on a GPS tether. The named victim in this case will not be placed on the record. You may not.
Bro, my thing is, bro, it was just a butter knife, though, bro. Like, he ain't even mean it like that, bro. Like, it was, bro, what, bro? It was a butter knife.
Have contact with that individual. Are we understood on the no contact and no go-to, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Bond will be set in the amount of $25,000.
Damn! I ain't gonna lie, bro. Really seeing these sales again, bro. That bitch really is like a damn. That's not even a parking spot. That's like you got enough room for the chair. Like, you can't even get you like a good stretch width-wise, bro. Like, that's the thing for real. That's the thing for real, bro. Like, that's really what gets to you, bro.
As requested by the prosecution's office.
Within them walls.
The court does not determine innocence or guilt. This court determines flight risk and community safety. The court finds with these conditions in place, it has been met.
And so that's the story thus far of Sharrone Moore, the man who through pure grit, determination, and focus made all of his dreams come true and then flushed that shit down the toilet, all to sleep with some random and honestly pretty basic chick.
All right, I'm a cap it there just because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm gonna cap it right there for that topic. If y'all want to, we can go back on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, bro, if y'all want to see more about it. But yeah, bro, it was crazy. I was up at the gym. Bro, I'm at the gym chilling. Dude come up to me, right? This dude's so annoying too. Like, every time I see him, I'll be like, oh my gosh. He like, bro, did you hear? I'm like, did I hear about what? He's like, bro, Sharrone Moore, bro. I said, what about him, bro? He says, bro, he over there at the jail right now, bro. He got locked up. They said he did a B&E over there on some on a girl's crib type shit. So I'm like, what happened? He was like, bro, so like apparently, bro, he like, you know what I'm saying, he the head coach. So he was smashing, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody who worked directly under him. I forgot if she an assistant director or what, bro. But like, bro, he was like, they was smashing. And he's got, like, you know what I'm saying, a wife and 3 kids. So like they were smashing, and then old girl, it was just like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, eventually, you know what I'm saying, he raised her pay and everything like that. And eventually, bro, it's just like, she was like, bro, I'm not trying to smash no more, bro. He was like, what you mean you ain't trying to smash no more? So boom, I guess, you know what I'm saying, like, I forgot what I think she ended up getting fired. He might have made the call to get her fired, might be what happened, bro, or some shit like that. And then she she sent in that evidence, you know what I'm saying? She sent in that. And I don't know how true that is, because, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm finna like low-key dive into it maybe a little bit deeper. But yeah, she sent in the evidence, the text and everything. They had to pack him up. And they said, yeah. So he popped up at her house like, you fucking with my life now. You fucking with my career. You fucking with my. Now, I didn't know it was a butter knife. That's new information to me. But like, you know, I heard about the knife and stuff. So I was driving that day and I seen all the news and stuff like that up at the jail. That's how I knew exactly what was going on. Yeah. Bro and them tweaked. He was tripping. I ain't know that head coaches get paid that much though. Bro, let me know something. Head coaches is making 27 M's. Well, if you a U of M head coach, yeah, you gonna make something. But bro, they making that much. I'm not gonna lie to you. What? Because I'll be the best head coach ever. Like, for real, I would. Like, my players would be in school, bro. They be at their lectures and stuff like that, bro. They turn around, they not paying attention. Boom! Here come the head coach behind to tackle you. Coach, what you doing? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, little Nick. Yeah. I teach them real like more, bro. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really keep them on their toes, bro, for everything. But anyways, yeah, bro. Like, yeah, no, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough right there. He threw all that away, and for what? That hurts. All right, bet. I got my last topic, y'all. I got my last topic. And then from there, whatever happens, happen. You know what I'm saying? Depending on however long it goes. If y'all wanted to talk more about Sharrone, we could, bro. But like, I don't think it's really that much to dive into, bro. So yeah, we finna go ahead and we finna move on to Marlon Wayans, bro. Marlon Wayans and 50 Cent, bro. I guess they beefing now. What would they be beefing over, bro? I could never tell you, bro. I could never tell you. But they've been going back and forth on the internet about stuff. I guess Marlon Wayans said something. And I guess he said something that kind of started it. So let the word have it. What people said was Marlon Wayans was on the internet defending Diddy, which is mighty gay if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? He was on the internet. He was defending Diddy and everything. So we finna see how true that was, because I ain't seen a clip. I ain't seen a clip or nothing like that. So I ain't judging yet.
All right. So I'm going to make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here.
Oh, okay. So he's not defending Diddy. All right, already right there. He just cleared it up. All right, bet.
Dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject, period.
Wait, what was your opinion, though?
I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point. So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love. Now back to trolling this troll.
The hell? Just for the record, bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis. Rub-a-dub-dub, stop. Damn.
50 Cent put out this Diddy doc, and Marlon was asked about this Diddy doc on, what is this, 92.3, okay, in LA. And they asked him, did he watch it? And he said he was Diddy'd out. Let that, pretty much saying, yo, that man is already doing time. And he said, 50 Cent got to be careful because, you know, he gonna get his karma. Something to that effect. What you got to say about that?
F you.
You only get karma if you did something wrong.
Anybody look like you got your last boat you ride on?
You know, 50 Cent got to be careful because, you know, he gonna get his karma. Something to that effect. What you got to say about that?
F you, the boat you ride on. Anybody look like you got your last name and rolled on that boat with you. You feel me?
Correct.
I'm picking a side, bro. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking a side. I'm not giving no dude, you understand, that I'm against a chance to ever do anything against me again. I'm not giving him, he don't got no side, bro. You know, anybody on his side is against me.
Understood.
And I'm going on that premises for the rest of my life. If you like a nigga that I hate, nigga, I hate you.
Bro, did Marlon Wayans say don't kick Diddy while he's down? That's crazy. That's what he said?
Since I reported last on the...
Hold on, Shorty. You're going to have to wait. I got to figure out what he said.
Hey, Marlon, have you seen that the documentary, the 50 Cent?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
For Diddy?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, man, you working
Everybody
hard.
telling me you got to see it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
part of me don't want to see it.
You probably don't.
Because it's all
It is a
skewed,
hard
man.
watch.
Like when you put stuff together, you create whatever narratives you want to, and at the end of the day, everybody being programmed. You know, right now the man's serving time.
Right.
You know, he went before the court. The court said this, and everything is God. But God said this is what he got to do. He got to do 5 years in pen. Let him do his 5 years.
Huh? Wait. Oh man. Because whoa. Okay. All right, for sure. No, that ain't even crazy though. But that is kind of crazy.
Wayans and 50 have been beefing today.
Bro, I gotta find a no.
No. You working with Pac?
Puff for 30 years.
You saw Big before he passed?
Yeah.
Bro, so you're close. And Jack, what were you saying about that?
I went to college with Puff.
Hang on. What were you saying?
I knew Diddy when he was Puffy.
Huh? Okay. All right. That's the last piece that I was looking for right there. Did you know? So you admitted to knowing him. You knew him, right? I don't know how well you knew him, but you knew him. You knew Puff, right? You don't want to watch the documentary. Probably you don't want to. Bro, all right. I saw a comment on the other thing, and I'm going to just reference it. Silence was always an option. I feel like if you didn't see the documentary, like, and this don't even go for all situations, but I feel like for this special right here, for this documentary, if you didn't see it, it is wisest to just shut the hell up, because the way that they laid shit out in this document, bro, they made it look like this nigga is a demon. Like, bro, Puff demon for real, bro. Like, demon. Like, every episode, this nigga was on demon shit. Demon, bro. Like, he never had chill for real. Like, from the moment that this nigga came out the gates with a little bit of clout, this nigga was just on bullshit. So to be like, if you ain't seen it, bro, I would just be like, silence is the best option, bro. I ain't seen it for real, so I can't really speak on it, bro. That's all it really is, bro. That's all it took.
And the documentary, there was insinuations of, that Diddy possibly had something.
Bro, is this the game right here? Okay, I'm tripping. But y'all see what I'm saying, bro? Why does it look like the game?
Do with both Tupac and Biggie, and
who's telling the story, right? You can skew
people very close to the situation,
but you can skew.
That's the game before the tats. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on his ass for the rest of
Tupac and Biggie, and
Let me lie back in.
Who's telling the story, right? You can skew
people very close to the situation,
but you can,
bro. In this picture right here, Biggie look like Dabo.
Skew. You can create any narrative as a producer and as a director and as a storyteller. I can create a narrative. I could be like, you know what?
You have.
I could create a narrative.
Well,
we
see it all the time in reality shows.
Like,
reality shows.
Yeah,
that's how they're creating
a narrative. It doesn't mean it's true,
bro. But that's the thing, though, bro. Like, it ain't even like 50 Cent getting up there talking about, oh, I suspect this, I suspect. Like, bro, you got to understand that they brought together the people who grew up with this dude, bro. They brought people who this man like had bad interactions with since he was like 21, bro. Like, victims, people who was in the court case, things like that. Like, a narrative is one thing, bro, but like, you can't, like, you're kind of deducing, or you're kind of reducing the meaning of everybody's experience to a narrative when you do that, bro. And I know that's gonna hurt a lot of people. That's gonna hurt like a lot of people's like feelings for real, bro. It's like you're not even taking them serious, bro. The people who it happened to. But you talking about cutting the you know what I'm saying, cutting the villain slack. Like, it's weird.
Doesn't mean it's true. I can get interviews, I can do this, I can get footage, and I could make you think this about that person.
Nah, for sure, yeah.
And that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. So for me, I think, look, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal. It's between.
People are saying 50's wrong for doing it, but 50's right for doing it. It's divided.
It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. Just the way Puff is down on his luck and 50's kicking a man when he's down.
God is gonna.
If 50 ever luck turned up on 50, you know, that you got to be careful what you put out. There's a karma to every action that you do.
Think we'll see that day?
Huh?
You think we'll see that day?
I don't think 50 does dumb stuff. You know, he's very smart, you know, in terms of his business. I think he already had his.
I think we already would have saw it.
He got shot 9 times. He got his, he paid his debt early. So that's why he's like, F it. But, you know, look, this is between him and Puff. And honestly, it's between both of them and God.
Yeah.
So, you know, only God can judge, and both of them people will have time to sit with God and talk about and through everything. And right now is Puff's time to sit there and have a conversation, a much needed conversation with God. You know, like I said, I know his kids, I know his family, I know 50. You know, I've seen Tupac and Biggie, both friends of mine, die for beef. I think we all need to learn our lessons. And at a point, you're gonna keep one upping each other until the beef gets so out of hand that lives are at stake, and that's when you've crossed the line. And at a point, now it's no holds bars and bare knuckle boxing. When Puff come out, he gonna probably have the 50 Cent documentary ready.
I should let it go.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your.
Bro, see, that's so tough though, bro. Like, that's tough as hell just because it sounds like you're not choosing a side, but at the same time, it seemed like with the way that you choose to word it and stuff like that, bro, it seemed like your perspective definitely like falls more along the lines of 50 Cent shouldn't have did what he did, putting out that documentary, putting it together and stuff like that. That's just how it come off to me. And the only reason it come off to me like that is because you talking about, you know, he gonna get his karma, or if ever the roles was reversed, would you like if someone did that to you? But the truth is, like, if you wrong, bro, you was wrong for something, like dead ass.
You know what I mean? Like, but they don't know the lingo, like if they're not paying attention to the music to understand that there's a problem getting ready to take place.
Are you in game? You think your relationship is repairable?
And at a point, you're gonna keep one upping each other until the beef gets so out of hand that lives are at stake, and that's when you've crossed the line. And at a point, now it's no holds bars and bare knuckle boxing. When Puff come out, he gonna probably have the 50 Cent documentary ready.
I should let it
Someone's
go.
working on it now.
Hold on tight, because 50 Cent is calling out Marlon Wayans for what fans are buzzing about. Wayans defending Diddy isn't loyalty. It's pure fear of his own dark secrets spilling out from those infamous gatherings. This isn't just another rap beef or Hollywood squabble. This is a collision of power, exposure, and survival, and the stakes couldn't be higher. We've seen 50 Cent take on giants before, but this time the target isn't just Diddy. It's the entire network of silence that's kept his world spinning for decades. And Marlon Wayans, he's suddenly at the center of the storm, not as a bystander, but as someone with everything to lose. The feud exploded after Wayans went on record warning 50 about karma following Netflix's Sean Combs. The Reckoning, the explosive docuseries executive produced by none other than 50 himself. Wayans didn't just criticize the project. He framed it as a personal vendetta, telling the cruise show, 50 and Puff have a long-term beef. It's personal. It's between him and Puff. And before it's between him and Puff, it's between both of them and God. But here's the twist.
You know what I mean? Like, but
Less than 24 hours after being warned by Marlon Wayans, 50 Cent fired back with 3 decisive moves. First, 50 Cent brushed off Marlon's warning and claimed he wasn't afraid of retaliation because he was fully prepared. He reportedly spent a large sum hiring a professional security team to make sure he stayed out of harm's way. He has also been making frequent public appearances, keeping himself constantly in the public eye, suggesting that if anything were to happen to him, public pressure could potentially worsen Diddy's legal situation. Second, 50 Cent claims to possess not only incriminating evidence related to Diddy, but also damaging information about Marlon. He has reportedly backed up all of this material, stating that if anything happens to him, the files will be released to the public. Most importantly, 50 Cent believes he is protected by God. After all, he famously survived being shot 9 times. He sees Marlon and Diddy as cowards who won't confront him openly, resorting instead to symbolic threats, like sending flowers that resemble funeral arrangements. 50 Cent says he isn't worried at all. He claims to have arranged everything, secretly relocating his family to safe locations and cutting off all business ties linked to Diddy, aiming to ensure Diddy is financially ruined after his release.
Bro, they did say that shit, bro. They said that nigga Diddy sent 50 Cent flowers from prison. They look like funeral flowers, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yo, why?
50 Cent ain't shit. This nigga. Dude, read the damn type. And he got the village people watching.
Diddy got this fool trying to get at me, bro.
Damn. It's not only
Bro.
Marlon Wayans coming for 50, but
Dude,
hold up.
Do Marlon Wayans
Hold up.
bro? I think he got like a.
Jaru posted this shit. Damn. God damn. But let's go back to the 50 Cent post. He just posted that too. Really, 50? Really? Really? You gonna put that for Marlon Wayans? He did that to dedicate for his daughter who's trans. What? Why would you?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, he ain't shit. Oh my god. Oh my. Dude, this is going to get worse. This is going to get worse. Oh my fucking god.
That's a boy.
Really, 50? Really? Really? Do you know Marlon Wayans? Dude, he's from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn, and his damn whole family is fucking funny. You really got that thing. He gonna give a shit about this. He gonna find something worse than a fucking AI picture he just did on your ass. He gonna find something way fucking worse. Damn. I think 50, you done met your match. You done met your motherfucking match with Marlon Wayans. But god damn, 50. And you had to put the damn song YMCA. I can't fucking take this. I swear to God. I swear to God.
He ain't been funny for a little minute though. That's the problem. Nope, we ain't doing nothing. Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club, no. Keep striking me. Striking me. Hell do y'all think y'all are? Striking me. Y'all know who I am, Breakfast Club?
It since I reported last on the Diddy doc by 50 Cent. So I was explaining a little to you yesterday. Now let me explain what happened. Marlon Wayans of the Wayans fame, White Chicks. I've worked with him. My opinion, delight. Okay. Anyway, he was on a podcast radio show. Someone asked him, what do you think of this? And he basically said, I mean, the man's doing 5 years in jail. Why kick him when you're down? 50, karma's going to get you.
Yeah.
But he also, I think, said, I haven't watched it. I don't know if he said that or not, but it seemed clear he hadn't watched it. Yes.
50 Cent has been shot multiple times. Has karma already gotten him,
So true. Okay, so hold that thought because we did a book sketch, but I want to talk about that, a book club sketch with 50 back in the day.
Yes.
Okay, so he then 50 comes after him. And 50, writes, shows a photo of him as White Chick and is like, keep my name out of your mouth and this and that. And then Marlon goes and does this 12 years as a slave.
I didn't see that
photo of 50, photoshopped. This one in the comments was very poorly received.
Yes,
and that's
I'm sure.
and that's on Marlon's page. So those are fans of Marlon being like, this is not it.
Yes.
Like, this is not it. Why are you defending Diddy? Like, whatever. And then it keeps going back and forth. And then Fitty does a post.
Look, it's always rough to be the 7th most talented person in your family.
Yo.
Listen.
Damn.
I worked with them all. And you even said, wait, are you going to talk about this? Aren't you good friends? Yeah. I'm good friends with all of them. I've worked on the movie. I've had this show for more than 10 years. I've invited every single one of the Wayans brothers that I worked on White Chicks and the TV shows with over and over and over again. So no, what? I will speak about any topic that I find interesting.
Being the 7th most talented person in that family is very impressive. They're all very good. Have you seen Damon Jr. do physical comedy? Kim's amazing. Like they're all
great.
Good.
And they're all lovely and they have the greatest family. So
I gotta check out.
This is something that all of us in this world have gotten caught up in when you could have just written Fitty and said, hey, I haven't seen the doc. I was merely answering a question. Let's stop it here. But then the other side is, by doing this, now we're talking about you.
Yes.
Marlon has stand-up gigs. This is all, there's no bad there's no bad publicity, whatever. So they keep going back. And in my opinion, the majority is on Fitty's side because they're thinking somehow he's defending P. Diddy or minimizing it. So then Fitty goes and pulls up videos and puts it on his Instagram of Marlon talking highly of P. Diddy, saying, I went to all these parties, yet I never saw any of the freaky stuff. Since I reported last on the Diddy doc by 50 Cent.
Wow.
So I was explaining a little to you yesterday. Now let me explain what happened. Marlon Wayans.
The problem, bro, the fact that's over is great. Bro, the problem with that, bro, is that you won't watch, you're not impartial, bro. You're not impartial because the fact that you will not watch the documentary, which has very high chances of being real, you know what I'm saying? Very high chances of being very credible. And I really do feel like the justice system failed a lot of people. So this gave a lot of people like a voice. And you won't even give the documentary a chance or even hear those other voices because of a personal relationship that you have with your boy. So you'll go out there and publicly defend your boy, but you won't even give the other side a chance, which does not make you impartial. You can't sit there and say you're not defending Diddy, bro. Like, you can't. I get it. I get exactly why everybody's mad and stuff. Like, I'm not even letting them like twist it and stuff like that. I get that Marlon Wayans wanted to seem impartial. At the same time, bro, it's kind of like, it's kind of like when you got a homeboy who know like he just fucked up, right? Like, say you in a situation, bro, you got a homeboy, he just did some bullshit, bro. He just did some bullshit. Like, you gotta imagine, like, okay, he went to the store and he stole like a whole, like, he stole something big. Let's just say like a charcoal grill. Straight up, like, he on camera doing it and everything like that, bro. He stole the charcoal grill. Boom, you was with him. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, you get pulled in for questioning. Did your homeboy steal this charcoal grill? Hey, first and foremost, I'm not defending my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defending my homeboy at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that, bro. But like, all the times that we done went to the store, he ain't never stole shit. He ain't never stole shit as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? If the police try to show him footage and everything, this would be like, he'd be like, nah, I'm not gonna watch that, bro. Like, it's skewed, bro. Like, you're the police. You're the police, bro. It's skewed, bro. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? You're the police. Of course, you're going to show me something that looks like, maybe he did it and everything like that, bro. But that's for you and my homeboy. That's for y'all two to take up. And furthermore, that's for y'all two to take up with God. Amen. And look, can y'all release me? Like, bro, that sounds like you kind of like take it to the side, bro. You silenced yourself in ways that would have kept you impartial. You know what I'm saying? You got to give both sides a chance and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I get it, bro. You see the world beating up your homeboy and stuff like that, or you see the world beating up somebody that you know and everything. You don't want to hop on the hate train. I do get it because that is what the world expects you to do. So I saw Marlon Wayans' side of it too. He's not really looking to bash anybody, but it seemed like, he kind of, should have just known when to stop talking. I feel it. I feel it. But damn. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even gotta be like that, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, but they don't know the lingo. Like, if they're not paying attention to the music to understand that there's a problem getting ready.
Hey.
Y'all wouldn't believe this, but 50 Cent just violated Marlon Wayans very, very badly on the internet. 50 Cent goes on and found one of Wayans' most recent photos, and this is what he found. And he goes on and say this. 50 Cent, Diddy got this fool trying to get at me. Laugh out loud. This is no AI. That's your vibe, my boy. Keep my name out your mouth. I ain't gonna lie, 50 Cent is going completely savage. He has no cares, no fucks, completely just utterly brutal. To find this photo and say Diddy got this boy out here fucking with him and targeting him, and this is what he do out here? Nah. Not to mention people in the comments saying, you know why Marlon Wayans did this is for his kid, it's for his son.
Yeah, Weezy.
50 Cent is like, nah.
That's just bad. That's just bad timing. That's just bad timing. All right. You know what I'm saying? I think we could cap it off right there. I actually sped through those pretty quickly, y'all. Hey, look. I sped through those pretty quickly. I guess that to end off, then I guess I could just remind y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like y'all done forgot. Get y'all silk merch while it's out, bro. Y'all see this right here, bro. Get your silk merch. We running out, bro. And I want y'all to be able to get it, bro, because I want y'all to be able to wear the movement, bro. Silk, get it, bro. The material is great, bro. It's getting cold outside, bro. I'm telling you. I just want you to have it so that you have it and you're not wishing that you had it later, bro. Please get to the silk. Baymerica.com. Go in there, scroll down, bro. You got the silk section. And hey, look it. If y'all got some ideas for colorways, you know what I'm saying? We could switch up the color of the hoodies, the color of the joggers, color of the t-shirts and everything. Like you can edit the color and the stitching. Right now we got, the black with the white stitching, bro. If y'all got ideas for colorways that y'all really want to see, bro, let me know. Matter of fact, if you really want to let me know for real, bro, get at me on my Instagram, bro. Y'all could DM me, y'all could put it in my comments or whatever, bro. I'm gonna see it. Yeah, bro, get at me on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, bro, if y'all want to see anything. I already think I have some people tell me they want pink with white stitching, bro. I done heard some people saying black with like a blue stitching, like whatever, bro. Like if that's something that y'all want to do, bro, y'all already know to tap in with me over there on that department, bro. Yeah, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be where we cap it off and everything. Y'all know I always try to leave y'all with something good, bro. So going into y'all week or finishing up y'all week and everything, bro. I just want y'all to know that hold it down, man. Hold it down for real, bro. The way that you hold it down for whatever, if you got to finish out your work week or whatever, bro, the way you hold it down, bro, is by keeping your mindset positive. You know what I'm saying? We going to work Christmas and everything like that, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? I know it's hard too, bro, but try not to stress over things that you can't control. I know that it seems like money is the biggest. You know what I'm saying? I know that it seems like money is like the biggest problem that you have right now, bro, and everything, bro. But I'm telling you right now, if you're worried about somebody not loving you because you ain't give them a present, bro, I'm telling you right now, that's irrational, bro. Take care of yourself. It's getting colder outside and everything like that, man. So just stay warm, stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Try to think positive as you can, bro, because I know some people are affected by things like seasonal depression and depression around these times, and your anxiety spikes and everything, and you just fall out of balance and out of whack a little bit. Because, you can't really go outside and everything like that to ground you, and you can't really, match the vibration of the earth as well. But I'm telling you, there's little things that you can do, you know what I'm saying? They try to keep your mind right first, you know what I'm saying? Doing things like if you can find time to go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Try to identify things that drain you, bro, and try to stay away from it. I know that everybody got to go to work. Everybody does. But maybe it's not work that stresses you. Maybe it's your coworkers. Maybe you got to just limit interactions with them. Maybe it's your boss. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's, the people that you work with and everything like that. All I'm saying is do what you got to do before work and after work to try to maintain your peace, man. The law of attraction too, man. Think positive and you'll attract positive. Even if it don't feel good, bro. If you need to take yourself out of a bad mood into a positive mood, literally just sit there and smile for 60 seconds. It's scientifically shown that it chemically changes your brain and everything like that to release more dopamine, man. And then, it's easier to think happy thoughts. With that being said, y'all, I want to let y'all know it was a pleasure being able to kick it with y'all and everything like that. I love how the chat was jumping today, man. I loved, the engagement and stuff like that, man. Let's keep it up. Let's keep doing it. You already know what it is. MIDI Lab show. Tomorrow, Thursday, at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific time, y'all. Also, go check out our Tuesday show, The Dialogue. A2 Breezy be hosting it. Man, it's a good show. But y'all know where to be at tomorrow. And that's the Midi Lab show where we're going to be able to be in chat. We're going to be vibing out. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be engaging with the people. We're going to be engaging with the viewers and everything, popping chats up. And we really going to be talking, doing a deep dive and arguing, going back and forth on all these topics. Don't miss it, bro, because it's going to be a movie. I'm telling you. But that's our last show. Yep, that's our last show for the year and everything. So without further ado, man, this is probably gonna be my last show for the year too, bro. So I just want to thank y'all for popping up, popping out, everything like that. Everybody who was up in here, man. And I'm gonna see y'all in 2026 for real. I'm gonna have a lot to update y'all with too. I'm already knowing because my life don't ever stop. You know what I'm saying? I don't never get a break. So with that being said, man, I want all y'all to be easy, be blessed. You're already blessed by the best. You know what I'm saying? It's been real, but I'm out this piece.
Remember the bed sheets I told a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. LXL for living Excel, see that's the acronym. I don't wanna be the one to tell them, but you gotta be adamant without the hedge funds. 401ks and retirement. My mama said that I had a talent for seeing what's happening. Ain't no quick fix that exists. I grabbed the Allen wrench, tennis for I pop champagne and see who stayed the same. Wasn't done for me for that charge, so why you in my face? Life could leave them handicapped, just like a parking space. Songs like this can't be one take, they take me a couple of days. Should've put my trust all in Jesus, I put it all in the face. Fortune is so hard to digest, I mean look at my place. Stood out in that bridge, cause when I walked, it would start to rain. I woke up the other day like it's another day, and I can't really be on that because I stand out. The ones who needed me, I look back and stuck my hand out. But pride gon' always get in the way, they don't want handouts. Never had a whole lot of friends, they never understand. Consequences do exist, then why you do it then? Y'all be acting like I started off with a sense. I never saw myself as better than the rest of the kids. Remember the bed sheets I told a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Your blessings are your own, can't give them to no man. Can't help everybody, I'm not bigger than the program. Music for the soul, and I should've made a slow jam. And I could really hit that note, kill me like antidote. I know some people using that substance without control, numbing the physicals while enhancing the intangibles. A father who talked down on his kids, he ain't man enough. Results, he bought a brick at 13, thought he was manning up. Outside in Donnie, sneaking outside through the window. By the time I hit high school, I bought my first iPhone. The girls thought I was trouble, always on my head, but falling down's the name of the game. When you're growing up, hopefully my memory serves. I keep my day ones close to me like feet to the earth. If I don't need to jump, tell me how I calm my nerves. Well, that's what church does. Now I'm trying to hop in my word like it was double dutch. Steady spinning. They don't want to see you happy, they rather see with damage. Too many things in mind at once, it's hard to manage. Easy to look at someone else that they got an advantage, but there's no need to panic. Remember the bed sheets I told a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real. Remember the bed sheets I told a store used to be cotton, but nowadays they created with silk. I speak my mind and now they try to label me as a prophet, but I just see this shit is keeping it real.